The man authorities say kidnapped and dismembered an 8-year-old Brooklyn boy takes a plea that guarantees him at least 4 decades behind bars. New York 1's Dean Memminger joins us with the details. Dean?
Susan, inside of the Brooklyn courtroom, you could barely hear Levi Aron plead guilty to murdering and kidnapping the 8-year-old boy, but he did plead guilty. Now, the judge several times asked Levi Aron to speak up, but at the end of the day, he did admit to kidnapping the boy off of a Brooklyn street, and then he said he panicked when he realized there were flyers going up in the community was looking for the 8-year-old. Then the judge asked him what else he did in a very low voice. You could barely hear him, so the judge and the defense team reiterated what Aron said. He gave the boy prescription drugs, smothered him with a towel, then chopped up his body, putting the body parts in a suitcase, and then put that suitcase inside of a dumpster. His defense team says that Aron pleaded guilty and understands what he did.
We went over the ramifications of the plea deal with him fully. He understands the plea that he took today and what is going to result from it.
Now, the Brooklyn District Attorney initially said he would not agree to any plea deals in this case, but he says the father of 8-year-old Leiby Kletzky came to him and said that the family couldn't go through a trial, so they wanted to talk about some sort of plea deal.
He convinced me that the family had suffered enough and that it would be an excruciating experience for them if a trial had gone forward. And he asked me if we could get some significant jail time, that he would prefer that rather than the trial.
And by pleading guilty, Aron will be sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. At 40 years, he could come up for parole, but more than likely he will not be getting out of prison. That is the very latest in Brooklyn. Dean Memminger, New York 1. Let's go back to you in the newsroom.
Thank you, Dean.